So the Obi Wan Kenobi show is finally out, episode 1 and 2 in the same day. That is for real amazing. I won't be going over what happens part from part for each episode, but I will be discussing the general breakdown and rating of each of these two episodes and how these two episodes are setting up the story and how this sneak peek already makes me feel about the show. First, the first episode is about Obi-Wan and him still mentally struggling with what happened at the end of Phantom Menace and the terrifying events from that movie. These people in black suits show up on Tatooine, and the first thing I have to complain about is how everything Star Wars has to do with Tatooine, but this show so far is actually good and doesn't focus on being on Tatooine all that much, which I have to appreciate. So anyways, these people show up looking for Jedi, and specifically one of the people named Reva, who is like her other partners, which are called Inquisitors, who are basically evil Jedi that go after good Jedi. Obi-Wan is working on Tatooine cutting meat and is staying there to look after young Luke Skywalker, who is staying with Uncle Owen, obviously. We then get introduced to Leia, and the actress that plays her and Ewan McGregor are pretty good in this show. Leia is struggling to be a proper princess, and all she wants to do is go in the forest and climb trees. Later, the Grand Inquisitors question the whereabouts of Obi-Wan as they find another Jedi on Tatooine and string him up to leave for dead, but the Inquisitors just end up leaving anyways after not getting an answer from anyone. Back to Leia, she goes exploring in the forest again and meets these creepy guys, and one of the guys is actually Needles from Back to the Future. So that was pretty funny seeing him, and he's also the Foo Fighters drummer, so yeah, he must be a big Star Wars fan. But anyways, she gets kidnapped by them, and her parents come to Obi-Wan begging for him to go after her, and he's reluctant at first because he wants to look after Luke, but then gives in and digs up his old lightsaber and buys a ticket to leave Tatooine. So that is just a general brief, short summary of the episode. So that is part 1 of 2, obviously. And this was definitely a great opener for the show. So I would rate this a 7 out of 10 because there is really nothing happening except for establishing Obi-Wan and Leia after 10 years from Revenge of the Sith. But in no means was it a snooze fest. Yeah, I basically can't really say anything else about this show. It's just, like I said, it was a very good introduction, and I hope they can, make it even better from here on. And I will be reviewing the second episode in a couple days. So, please like and subscribe, and goodbye.